beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I love being in nature. I love the hills, and oh, it's my dream to always live near the hills. So, starting from this week, actually this month, I thought, why not share with you my journey of reading? I am a reader, a bomb reader. I am also a bibliophile, and I had been wondering and wanting to share my love of books for a very long time. And this senior inspired me to do so. Why? I don't know. I think nature has that effect on us, doesn't it? It inspires, it soothes, it encourages. It just means so much. So, one of the genres that I love reading is fantasy fiction. Crime, thriller, horror, ghosts, and imaginative worlds that we live in, and it uplifts me like nothing else. So recently, maybe a few weeks back, I wandered into this bookstore in one of these new malls in Delhi, and I was in a bad mood. And nothing uplifts me more than wandering into a bookstore and smelling those books and just seeing those shiny new covers and just imagining the stories, the new worlds that authors have thought of and want us to be a part of it. It's my nirvana. And there I found an interesting title by an author called V.E. Schwab, and she is a fantasy writer. I mean, I'm not a boxer, but I just read one book and then I read up a little bit about her. And I picked up a book of hers called Gallant, and it started off as a bit of a horror. And I was very excited. I said, "Oh, this is horror," and then it moved into the world of fantasy, and then it traveled. It traveled into the world of nature, and that's how today, inspired by the scene behind me, I thought, let me talk about that book. It's a beautiful mix of imagination, fantasy, horror, thriller, and it's a story with a heart, you know. It's about an orphan girl, mute, and who's thrown into the middle of this mystery and this world of reality and shadows, and she has to rise up to her destiny and solve the mystery and save the day. Sounds like a straight plot, but you have to read it. It is so poetic, and the way it deals with these heavy topics of belonging, of death, of love, of loss, and through the eyes of a child, it's it just touches your heart. So to that's why in the beginning I said it's very difficult to categorize it as just a fantasy novel or just a thriller or just a horror. It has elements of all of it, and on to top it all, it has been beautifully illustrated. Beautifully, it just took me back to my days of childhood of Enid Blyton's, where I would read about these English villages and woods and whatnot, and I just wanted to be a part of it, and it just took me back. And it writing is poetic. So since I managed to forget my actual book in Delhi, pardon me for that, I am going to show you, uh, or maybe give you a glimpse. There. Can you see it? Yes. So, grab it, read it, let me know in the comments whether you liked it, and stay tuned for more of the recommendations of books that I love and hopefully you would love to. And let's go on this journey. Why not? And stay inspired.